The Escape Plan by Antonia. There were 5 cherries on the white linen table, all of them with their stems still attached, 2 of them to each other. There was even a pair of them. She separated them immediately when she saw this, as she did not want any reminder of what she was going to break up with Lucas. It was paranoid of herself, she knew, but little things like those haunted and grabbed her attention, beseeching her to spill her guts. She was never good at lying, and she was going to attempt to tell the biggest lie to the man that promised her forever since they were 5 years old. She drifted her eyes to the Peruvian lilies she had set on the table herself, a reminder of why she was doing this. Those orange lilies represented friendship and devotion. That is what she and Lucas had, as she was betraying him, a quick jab to the heart and done. Gabriel needed her. She was not running off with him to the sunset. It wasn't like that. Gabriel needed out of the country, or he would be killed, because speaking your mind in 1980s Brazil warranted death. Gabriel always did have the biggest mouth, unfiltered to the point of annoyance in her opinion. He always spoke his mind. It was the quickest mind-to-mouth transmitter she had ever witnessed. Of course, he was reluctant to leave the country, but she convinced him of the pros of leaving the restrictive government, one of them being the absence of a noose around his neck. She loved Lucas, that is why she was leaving him instead of getting him caught up in her rebellion. Lucas was the prime example of a good citizen. He worked from 9 to 5, kissed her goodbye every morning, always came home for lunch, and brought milk for the next day without complaint. Even when times were tough, which were almost every day as the government kept shutting down the markets that did not meet the ridiculously high quota, did Lucas have an infectious positive outlook on the day ahead. But blind hope was not enough for her. She had to spur into action and get involved with the Brazilian guerrilla, and it finally caught up with her. She was leaving her husband. For now she looked at the starry sky and planned her escape. Flash fiction number 2, Frights. To check that out. What are your plans for when you get to CSU Humboldt? Asked Mike. Lily did not know how to answer her mentor. She was dwelling on the undecided on what she wanted to major in. I don't know. Come on, you have the once-in-a-lifetime chance to view your options. These schools are pretty much fighting over you guys, offering us to stay at their campus for the weekend, flaunting their premises with testimonies from students who swear their school is the best, when in reality it's the same everywhere. You are the difference, attempted Mike as encouragement. Yeah, bet they're lucky to have this, Miguel interjected sarcastically. The girls behind him giggled and kept texting each other as if they were not inches apart. Juan knew that his buddy was just joking. He knew he was masking his fear with cool for the girls, showing a strong front when he was just as excited as everyone else in visiting a faraway school. A dream come true for most, because it was far away from the LA scene full of violence they've gotten to witness firsthand in their barrio. All I know is that I want to study marine biology, and I am interested in the program they offer, interjected Cecilia. Oh man, I've seen pictures of students underwater with a waterproof clipboard and everything. Is that really what you get to do? Asked Miguel, and off went the pair discussing the pros and cons of the sea life. Turn it up. I was like, turn it up. Okay, I'm on it, said Felipe as he walked to the front of the bus. Sammy rolled her eyes at the other students' enthusiasm for the blaring music. She had had enough with the screening of Frozen for entertainment. She craved peace now. Then from the corner of her eye she noticed an object veering towards their charter bus. The driver seemed oblivious to the fact that there was another vehicle heading their way at more than 60 miles per hour. But she was too late. The FedEx truck hit. Crash. Boom. I don't know, sound effects. Pain, screams, blood, smoke. As my face roughly hit the seat in front of me, jostling me awake, I could not believe the scene before me. Was I still dreaming? The suffocating air proved otherwise as I looked to the front of the bus. Hell on earth. There were screams everywhere. No, they're gone. She's gone. I never got to tell her how I felt. I was so numb that it took me a while to realize that someone was hurriedly yanking on my sleeve. Let's go. There's nothing we can do for them. That is when my survival instincts kicked in. I was going to burn alive if I did not move soon. The truck was going to explode. I aided Juan in kicking the window on our left and fell to the pavement. Hard. I tasted blood. I wanted to go home. No?